Salam alaikum and welcome to the much anticipated closet tour. So if you have been following me for some time, then you'll know that I used to live in Dubai, where I was blessed and very privileged to have a massive walk-in closet. Cue cutaway to photo of my walk-in closet. Now here in New York City, as you know, we've moved here a few months ago now, and closet space is very limited in New York apartments, but thankfully we were able to find a bomb apartment, alhamdulillah, with a really sizable closet, I would say. I would venture to say that if somebody from New York came to my apartment and saw my closet, they'd be like, wow, you've got a ton of closet space. So I think that we've done pretty well. Okay, so one thing that's actually super annoying about my closet is that you cannot open the entire closet up at one given time, because I have these sliding doors, and so only 1/3 at a time of my closet can be open, which is actually really annoying, and I wanted to get these doors removed, but that just wasn't happening. So, like most closets, all that was in this closet was the one rod, and then I had some shelves. Now, all the space underneath that one rod was being wasted, so what I did was I went to Home Depot. If you can see here, I went out and bought a rod. I had my husband or a handyman, I don't remember, put in that second rod down below so that I could then maximize the space, but essentially double the space, and put all my pants down below. I like to use actual pant hangers because you actually save a lot of space when you use these as opposed to hanging them over like these hangers. And then up top I have all of my shirts and blazers. So if you know or have been following me for some time, you'll know that I'm obsessed with white collared shirts. And I own way too many of them, and this is actually after I gave a ton away and got rid of a lot. So that's basically my wardrobe. So I guess I should preface this by saying that when I moved to New York and made that huge international move away from Dubai, I actually got rid of like probably a half of my wardrobe, simply because I didn't have the room for all of it coming into New York. And then also because, you know, every few years you kind of find yourself going through a style transition and you just overhaul everything. And I found that a lot of styles and things I used to wear I wasn't really wearing anymore. So I got rid of a ton of stuff. And right now I feel like I'm at a place where I've just stripped down to the basics. So obviously my white collared shirts, my basic blazers, can't go wrong with a jean jacket. And now I'm just starting to build my wardrobe up again. So above the shirts and pants, I have all my shoes. Again, if you recall, especially if you follow me on Snapchat, because I never really shared any of those photos, but I had a huge IKEA bookcase dedicated solely to shoes. I mean, the entire bookcase was shoes. It was pretty ridiculous. So I got rid of about half of my shoes. A lot of them were just uncomfortable. I don't know why I even kept them or bought them to begin with. So I've also become much more responsible and a lot more conscious of my purchases, specifically shoes. If they don't feel comfortable when I'm trying them on, then I definitely don't take them home. So that is the first third of the closet. All right, now moving into the second part of the closet, carrying over from the pants and the tops. A lot of my smaller tops are here, some sweatshirts, and then more shoes. And these are my neck scarves. Now this part of this tiny little part of my closet is for my long dresses and my skirts. Of course we have the Florence dress, and we have the maxi dresses, the Maya and Dadia maxi dresses, and then of course all my long skirts as well. So we have all of my skirts pretty much are Haute Hijab. These are old. This one you can get now. The lace kimono, all the other skirts. Oh, and the big ball skirts as well. So this is, you know, the part of my closet where I keep all the longer items. And then on the top, on the upper shelves, that's where I then have put all my purses. All right, now moving on to the third and the most fun part, I would say. This is probably my favorite part of the closet because it's more customized and something that was more DIY. So what I did, again, I had the one rod going across the top. I only really needed about half of that. And then I had all this leftover space, and I was finding that I didn't have any place to store my folded items, like my sweaters and my lighter knits. And I don't like to store these in drawers. I do have a dresser, but that's where I put like pajamas and stuff, because if I can't see them like this, I don't really know what I have. So for me, and when it comes to closets and organizing, I follow the philosophy of out of sight, out of mind. If something is away in a box or put away somewhere, I'm not gonna remember that I even own it. So what I did was I actually went to the Container Store, favorite store of all time, and I got myself a shelving kit. So here you can see I just got 2 shelves, and what it is you just get one track, a vertical track that goes across the back of the wall. And all it takes are 2 screws, and then from that vertical track, oh my God, I'm so dumb, a horizontal track, right? One horizontal track across the back, I'm dumb. And then hanging down, I have these, and I think you can see them. Hopefully you can see that. So there are these 2 vertical tracks that hang down, and you can get them cut to any size that you want, basically. And from those vertical tracks, you hang these shelves. So there's 2 side pieces and then the shelf itself, and then even, I don't know if you can see, but this like plastic piece, so that, because otherwise, it's not perforated, but you know, things can fall through. So then I put the 2 shelves where I was able to put all my thick sweaters, my thinner, lighter knits, and then more down here, and of course my purses, here and here. So I was able to really maximize the space. So this is actually a makeshift shelf I made from, again, the Container Store, another shelving system. So basically, this was an awesome purchase. And these come in a whole bunch of different sizes and heights, and then you can customize the drawers that you want. So in here I have all of my, of course, all my viscose, all my modals, my jerseys are in here. And then I just have like kind of a knick-knackety type drawer. And then of course my unmentionables are in here. So that's this, and then I was able to put some boots here and more purse storage. So again, up top here I have more purses, luggage, and some other stuff up at the top shelves. Now, one of my favorite is this awesome hanger that I got for all of my hijabs. So I use this pant hanger, and this is by Real Simple. You can get it at Target, Bed Bath & Beyond, Amazon, and they're black velvet, and then they just have the 5 vertical hangers. And then, what is wrong with me? Why can't I get vertical and horizontal right? 5 horizontal hangers. Again, when I was in Dubai, I think I had 4 of these, and now I only have 2. So I was able to consolidate and really just keep all of the hijabs that were just must-haves I can't get rid of. And then the rest of them, I actually still couldn't get rid of them. They're back home in Detroit because, you know, they're like hot hijabs. I had to keep them. This is my second one. And I kind of organized them by print, by color, solids. And this is actually a new print coming Tuesday that I'll probably do a Name That Print contest on Instagram, so look out for that. It's a really pretty print I'm kind of excited about. Should have worn this with my outfit actually. Okay, so that's my hijabs. And the last thing really is my belts. And again, I'm a huge belt person. And I used to have 2 of these in Dubai, but I consolidated and got rid of a ton of belts. And I just was able to put everything on one. And then next to those, again, are just my skirts, as you saw. Obviously the grand ball skirts. And that is about it. I hope you enjoyed my little closet tour, and if you have any questions on anything, I'll link all the products that I showed you below. But you can always comment or leave your questions, and I will be sure to answer you all. And as always, be sure to follow us on Instagram, on Snapchat, on our blog, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Till next time, take care. Assalamu alaikum.